Hey Malfish agents, welcome back to the channel. And yes, I got the pre-APK a few minutes back and I'm installing it right now. As soon as I install, I need to put in the ID and password that they have provided, and then we'll get into the in-depth details. So before I get into the video, there may be distractions in the background because there's some construction work going on in my place, so there may be sounds of a lot of bangings and also some barks of the dogs in my place. So I apologize for that. So with that note, we're gonna start what all this update is bringing to us. Some of you guys must have seen some of the live streams, and yes, we are getting an epic quest, and I'll just go in detail about the epic quest in a separate video, all the missions and everything completely. This video is going to be all about the latest new characters plus the new uniforms, and if there's any other new changes in the update that's coming up. So I'm skipping here to the game screen. Alright, so I just entered in the credentials and we are back to the main loading screen, and let's go. We can see the openings right now and should be coming up right now. There may be some errors when I mention some of the stuffs because I'm not editing this video, because I just want to showcase everything to you as soon as I can. Here we go. Where's the main window? It's loading up. Oh, come on, check-in rewards. Okay, whatever. And there it is, new characters, epic quest added, new uniforms. There is nothing about in-game, about the new system kind of information, nothing related to that. I'll just open this the content status board and let's see what all we have. Yeah, we have some of the playing hero golden gods. Some of these are from the latest ones. And let's just check in this part right now. We'll just look for some special icons if they are available. And yes, we are getting a sentry. This is from the event shop, which will be the mega tier 2 event. And this is a mythic reward, it's Wolverine's icon. And of course the legendary reward is Groot's icon. Right, we got sentries sneak peek early morning today. Okay, 56,000 crystals. Okay, that's genuine this time. Normally they don't give the crystals in pre-APKs. And what is this? Oh, sorry, this is the Black Friday feature pass, I think. The story mode is of course the same thing. Nobody added in this. It's just this epic quest window. Let me just check if there's any new characters in the support shop. That's it. So this is the epic quest, Dark Reign, and the story begins. So I think I'll put this in a separate video for you guys. Now since I opened this, I have to go through the starting stages. Okay, deep down I know I deserve it. I think I better skip it. I'm just leaving it for you guys here. And Green Goblin's face there. Okay, so chapter 1. So the story mode starts with sentry. That's what they said. Look at this. The story mode begins with sentry, and I think towards the end you get him as tier 3. It's just like Star-Lord. So there may be a lot of resources involved in this epic quest, I think. So I will be making a separate video of completing this epic quest as soon as I can. That should be the video next coming up, of course, because it's the epic quest is the main thing in this. And then we have all these to be unlocked, and this is there because we have all these characters available right now. So the ultimate one is Molecule Man. We need 7 of these heroes at tier 2 to unlock Molecule Man, and he is a native tier 2 character, just like what, Jean Grey, Strife, who else, Gladiator in the recent one. So Ares, Scorpion, Sentry, Moonstone, Dakan, new characters. So we'll get through this. I'll just show you guys the rewards in this. Okay, the first one is having an enchanted Uru chest mythic. This is the known stone. 80s. So it looks like he is going to be an ally shifter like 5 level tier 2 advancement ticket. Okay, I expect the rewards to be a little more better than this. So that's the epic quest added. Nothing in this. Change a room, timeline battle. Any changes in the timeline battle? Now for the alliance battle, yeah, I need to join an alliance. The squad battle, world boss ultimate. Yep, they're still giving out the CDP reforging core, so nothing has been done about that. Let's just go to the inventory right now. Yeah, rage, and that is it. This is a brilliant CTP reforged. I don't have any normal. Yeah, they're still asking for a CTP to reforge, so they haven't changed a bit on that. Hell with that, I'm not wasting any time. Let's just get into the characters, right? Let's just get into the characters. We start with Sentry. Of course, let's start with Sentry, the big one in this update. Sentry, superhero, that's good. Superhero, male, and what is this? The Dark Avengers symbol. Okay, there is a Dark Avengers new icon now, and that should be providing something, I think. That's it. It's just like they are a team up. Oh, that's a really low crit damage. I think nothing has been built on him, so he is universal, and you get him completely at tier 3. Maybe a regeneration. Okay, I think I need to change this and all. No ISO set and everything. Let's just get into the skills. And what is the leadership? Sentry's leadership is okay, all allies remove all debuffs and 30% increase of all attacks. Looks decent. The tier 1 passive is revive with 70-80% of max HP, so he survives one more time. That should be available already. The tier 2 is increasing chain hit damage. Super armor decreases all damage received by 30%. So I think that's gonna sync really well with the CDP of energy, but rage should be the best one for him, I think. We don't know how good the powers are. I will be showcasing each character separately in different videos, showcasing their skills. That will be following up in the 2 days, so we'll be doing that separately. So let's look at the first one. It has a burn damage and a stun. The second one has 100% chance for immunity to all damage and also burn and accumulation. The third one has bleed, bind, incapacitation, and also all defense down, up to stacking up to -50%. The fourth one also has an ignore, immunity, all defense stacking to -50%. So many burns. I think it is going to be a really good one for ABX burn days. Currently it's burn right now. Increasing all attacks. This fourth skill is a buff skill. The fifth one has again some recovery. The fifth one is the only skill having the recovery, that's 25%. It's decent, but I think a little more could have been provided. Invincibility and paralysis. So he is going to be an all-round for ABX, right? So that's Sentry, superhero, and you get him from the epic quest as the final reward. The next one on the list is Ares. I should take in Ares because of that competition between them. And potential transcended, so he is getting the awaken skill. So he is also in the superhero category, alien male. That is good. So we have 2 heroes right now. So it's not an all villain update. Leadership is 30% increase of physical attack. Okay, decent. Tier 1 passive. Okay, this is just like War Tigers and Wolverines. I think it's a little less, or I think it's a little more. I think we gotta compare later. I'm just not wasting time here. So it's continuous recovery, and he is going to be just like Wolverine and War Tiger. Tier 2 passive, increasing skill damage by 40%, 50% when regular attack skill. Okay, you know, apart from the regular attacks, I think. Okay, skill damage increases. 100% chance to increase crit damage by 100% on critical attacks. Okay, I think he is going to be OP in the combat section. He is a combat character, by the way. I forgot to mention that. He is a combat character. First skill is a normal physical skill. Second skill deals bleed damage every 1 second stun. The third skill is also a stun, 100% chance for immunity to all damage. Okay, there's my stacking out to minus 50%, ignore immunity, so decrease of all defense. And the fifth skill, just one skill with the all defense down skill, and this is increasing, it's a buff skill increasing all attacks and defenses and crit rate and all, invincible for 5 seconds. I think he should be a really good combat character. We'll view all that separately. Molecule Man, I think he should be another powerful character, but he does not have any awakening or, all right, there is no awakening or tier 3 for this character. Super villain male, ignore, okay, to all allies ignores damage increase, decrease effect. This is something new, decreases chain hit damage and applies to all allies, removing all debuffs. This is something new, making him some, they have made him different, I think. Decreases the effect of reflect. I think that should be really working out in PvPs. Reflect affects physical reflex, so he reflects physical attacks. Tier 2 passive, revive with 80% of max HP when dead, just like what Sentry is having, I think. Okay, so double, just same kind of set of reviving skill. The first one has a bind, it's an energy skill. The second one has a stun, energy skill. The third one has incapacitation, 30% decrease of stacks up to minus 50%. It does not have an ignore immunity, so I don't know if it's going to work in the World Boss Ultimates. The fourth one has an ignores immunity and has all stacks up to minus 60% plus paralysis, and this is the one that has recovery of 20%. This one has time freezing. Okay, time freezing and stun. Okay, this should be a really interesting skill to watch also. Not bad. So these are the 3 characters in this. Oh, come on. Okay, I have to manually dig through the new characters now. Alright, so I just put in all of them in the teams. And let's start with Dakan. We'll look into all new characters and later into the uniforms. Now, Dakan does not have a uniform or anything. So he has been made a super villain, mutant, so X-Gene character. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention where the biometrics are available, right? Just wait, sorry about that, sorry. So Ares is the ally shifter. I just mentioned that when we saw the epic quest, right? And of course he is the character just like Gladiator. Yeah, it's all correct. Legacy of Blood, so his bios are available from the Legacy of Blood, so he is a F2P character, free to play. No tier 3s or awakenings. Tier 3 they just released one. Decreases debuff duration, just similar to what his dad and also X23 has. 5% recovery max HP, that's a lot. Ignores dodge rate, super armor. I think if he was getting an awakening or a tier 3, he would be more powerful than Wolverine, I think. Bleed damage on the first skill. Bleed damage and a stun. Bleed, stun, paralysis and recovery again on this third skill. I don't know, extra recovery. Wow. The fourth skill also bleed, stun and a buff skill increasing the attack and defense and immunity to all damage. No all defense down skills till now. 50% again a buff skill, so no all defense down skills on Dakan. I think maybe a uniform will be popping out with not soon enough, I think, but let's see. Just as I mentioned, combat character, he's a combat character. I just mentioned that in the sneak peek videos. Now another new character is Scorpion, and he is a speed character and he is not getting a uniform, I think. This is his look. Human male supervillain, and he is available. Sting of the Scorpion, that's the mission. His biometrics will be available. Again another F2P character. So no awakening skill. 50% increase of all defenses, that's the leadership. When attacking an enemy with poison effect, okay, poison increases all attacks, defenses, okay. So when we are using the poison skills, it's going to increase his damage skills. I think the pre-APK has a lot of bugs. It got crashed in between when I was going through Scorpion. And the tier 2 passive, 5% of max HP recovery and increasing skill damage 30%. Okay, this is when the poison skills are used. That means the ones mentioned over here, 1, 3 and 4 are the poison skills. So when we are using that, he is getting a lot of abilities extra. I mean buffs actually. Poison damage, physical attack skill. It's poison damage of physical attack. Stun on the second skill. Ignores immunity. That's paralysis. Guards against 7 hits. Increasing poison damage by 35%. So 3 is a skill to start with. There's a 5% decrease of all defense, stacks up to minus 55%. Super armor, all defense is increasing to 80%. Okay, that's some kind of, you know, invincible and super armor. This is going to make him good for survivability. Looks like a really good character. Just a tier 2 character, but looks really good. 45% of all attacks. So that's also another buffing skill. I think that should be also providing a lot of damage. Just one skill with all defense down, that's the 4th skill. Okay, I expected there will be her real look, but it's just the Dark Avengers look, Miss Marvel. So Moonstone, Dark Avengers, supervillain, female. She's also available from the missions playing hero in Epic Quest. That's the mission she will be available from. So no awakening skills, and the leadership is, wait a minute. Yeah, just as I thought, she is a blast character. Guaranteed crit rate by 35%. There's silence. There is silence to the enemies. Okay, I don't know how that's going to work out from the... Okay, sorry, that's the tier 1 passive. That's the tier 1 passive, and the crit rate is increasing. Plus the enemies also get silenced. Dodge rate increases by 6%. Oh, that's a crap leadership. Alright, Moonstone. Native tier 2 is when silence skill is used. Okay, when silence skill is used, increased dodge rate, skill damage. Okay, so when the silence kicks in, she gets her tier 2 passive working. So let's find out the skill where the silence comes in. First skill, just a basic energy damage skill. Stun on the second skill. Third skill has a bleed and a stun, and recovery, 8% recovery of max HP and 45% of increase of all attacks. So buffing skill. Okay, this one has mind control, and damage received increases to 20%. 100% chance for immunity to all damage, and there's accumulation on the 4th skill. I haven't seen any silence till now. I think the tier 1 passive and the tier 2 passive works in sync. So when the silence buff activates, the tier 2 also activates, I think. So 5th skill only has the all defense down skill, stacking up to minus 50%. And there's penetration and also an all attack and defense by 43%. I don't know what kind of a score that is, 43%. So looks like a decent character, but no awakening skills. So far, we just found out. I think I missed to mention Ares awakening skill. That's burn, chill, stun, freeze, stacking up to minus 65% of all defense down. Crit rate, crit damage, ignores dodge rate, invincible, removes all debuffs. There's a lot of stuff on this. I think this guy is going to be so OP. Ares is going to be so OP in the combat section, I think. So he has an awakening skill. So we're getting 3 characters having awakening skills, I think, because we have Hawkeye and Green Goblin to review. Not wasting time. Not wasting time. Let's go. The first uniform, I think I'll go with this one. So Green Goblin becomes the blast character. Supervillain, human, blast. Plus he gets the machine, which means you can get hold of the leadership of Ghost. Okay. Okay, Green Goblin is not getting awakening skill, so it's Ares and Hawkeye getting the awakening skills, I think. So let's just see what the leadership changes are. Okay, this is good. 60% increase of attacks to all the Dark Avengers team. That's good. 30% increase of energy attack. Yeah, he needs it. He needs that with this suit. Okay, support character. This uniform makes him a support, and it's only to the Dark Avenger allies, guys. That's why the Dark Avenger symbol was introduced for these characters. Nice. So this uniform is a must buy. The first one, burn damage. Again, it's a shield of 30% of max HP. 30% of max HP, just a shield. Increases damage 40% for 2 attacks. So it works for 2 skills. Is that it? All defense down, burn damage, bind. The 5th skill also has an increase of all attacks. The skills look pretty basic to me, but I think everything is on that leadership and the passive, providing a lot of assistance for the Dark Avengers team. So that's how the uniform is. Let's just look at the uniform bonus and also the uniform options. And the uniform effect, it changes the effects of both these uniforms, so it's completely different. 7 skill changes are, including the passive. A lot of changes have come out. And the first one needs the crossbones, the March update uniform, the latest one. Okay, free to play uniform, free uniform. Okay, the Red Hulk symbiote of vengeance, She-Hulk Fantastic Four. Okay, the black version of Silver Surfer, pretty good. That's some really good uniform options for Norman Osborn. Now let's go Bullseye. Bullseye is getting the potential. He becomes a speed character. He gets awakening skill, weapons master. So Taskmaster leadership is going to work out. The leadership is ignore dodge rate by 50%. It's the same leadership. There's no changes in that. 25% increase of all attacks. Okay, the passive, all the passives change. The tier 1 passive is 70% chance to penetrate with super armor. Wow. Ignores dodge rate by 50% again in the tier 2 passive. Perfect. This is how they rework the old characters. There's a stun on the first skill, immunity to all damage, 100% chance of missing attacks, paralyze, deals 30% chill damage, freeze, increasing all attacks. Okay. Burn damage. No all defense down skills on the 5 skills. Wow. Which means the awakened skill should be getting it. Okay, it's the exact same awakening skill of Ares. It's the exact same amount of text and numbers. So they both are getting the same kind of awakening skills. Wow. And the uniform options for him are, the first one is the Black Widow snowsuit, Wolverine one. Okay, another base uniform, Hydra armor, Red Skull, the Immortal Hulk. Okay, Phoenix 5 magic. I have seen this uniform in a lot of options, but it's the worst uniform, I think. Mainly I don't have the character also because it's a premium character. So I think I have covered up all the new characters right now. So in the next video I'll be coming up with the epic quest, the complete epic quest guide. Okay, and also single individual videos of all the characters that we're gonna get in the update. The update is totally a hype, but still the boycott is still on. Stop spending your money on the game. Go F2P as much as you can. Okay, this is a semi F2P because I think Ares biometrics are the biosub, but you can get it as ally shifters. So it's an almost good update. You just need crystals to unlock the deluxe pack and everything. Other than that, it's a really good one. So that's about the 6.6 update that we are going to get next week. So I'll be making up the epic quest video, the next one, and I'll see you guys. Take care, stay home, stay safe, agents.